Hey folks, my name is Christian. I'm here with NTX BBQ Supply, and today we're gonna go over how I prep chicken thighs for competition barbecue. So we're gonna start with taking the skin totally off. So in competition barbecue, especially chicken, so you need to make sure that you get all this fat off in here. So I've taken that skin, I flipped it over, so I'm left with fat between the skin and the meat. So I'm gonna take my knife, it might be a little. So that skin is actually a lot tougher than what you think it is. So you can put some pressure in there whenever you're going in here. Make sure you got a sharp knife as well. So you can start to see that the skin is getting translucent. That's what I wanna see.
How many bites does a judge take?
Judge gets one bite.
So this is one bite
each.
barbecue is what we call this.
So that's why you gotta make sure all this fat is off everywhere, because if you get a judge that bites where the skin's tough right here, you're gonna get, flunked. But you never know where they're gonna bite from, the left part of the chicken thigh, the right part, the middle, who knows? So you gotta make sure everything is evened out everywhere. All right, so from there, we're gonna just square this skin up. As you can see, it's all translucent through. I can see the cutting board through the skin.
All right.
We'll just set this over here for now. Now for the thigh, all this fat that's coming off, this thick fat, we're gonna go ahead and trim everything off of there. And then you have a knuckle right here. You're gonna wanna take something like a chef's knife or maybe a cleaver, just put it on there and give it a couple taps. It's trash. Definitely don't want the judge biting into the knuckle. We're still cleaning up, getting any fat parts off of there. We're gonna square this thigh up. It starts to get a little thin over here, so I'm gonna cut that part off there. We're just squaring it all off. And also what I like to do, there's some veins that run through around the bone. And the bottom's really not too important. Presentation is gonna be the top part. So what I like to do is I go along the bone and just give it some stabs, or you can just run it all the way through. And any veins in there that are that have blood, you'll pop those, and then so as you cook, all that blood's gonna run out. You don't want to judge to bite in there and then they see red, even though it's cooked all the way.
That's where that red
still
comes
gonna
from.
Be there.
Yeah.
All right. So then we're gonna take this. We're gonna season under the skin.
Little Meat Church Blanco.
Oh yeah. And then take your skin that you just scraped up, and you're gonna make like a pillow. Tuck it in there real nice. And try to leave as much skin as you can, so then you can wrap around the chicken thigh, like so. Because as you cook, that skin will kind of want to pull up. And if that skin comes off, then you can't turn it in. And then we're gonna top with some Barnyard Pimp by Texas Oil Dust, who is also a competitor. Competed against him a few times.
All right.
And that's your chicken thigh.